Hello and welcome to 1001up.com's coverage of Rezzed 2015 here in deepest, darkest London. We're on with Jaime from Team Junkfish, creators of Monstrum, which you can probably see in the background there. One of the most terrifying games I've ever had the privilege or misfortune to play. No, seriously, it's good. You should try it. So Jaime, tell us a bit more about Monstrum.
Sure thing. Monstrum basically is a procedurally generated horror game. We wanted to make a horror game that was really replayable, so we've got a mixture of things going on in there that every time you click new game, you don't know what's going to happen, you don't know where anything really could jump out at you. So the basic premise is you're trapped in this abandoned cargo ship. You have to try and find an escape route, fix it up with bits and pieces that are scattered around the ship, and get off without getting caught and killed.
And trust me, you'll get killed.
Yeah.
And it's terrifying when it does, great. But since we last spoke with Jaime at EGX, Monstrum is now available on Steam Early Access, and it's been getting very positive reviews. So Jaime, how's that gone for you?
Yeah, it's been really good. Like, a lot of the feedback's been really positive, and a lot of people have really sort of taken to giving us any sort of bug reports and stuff as well, from stuff that we've not been able to test and find out, and they've been really helpful and really positive. Just like, I know you're in early access, here's some stuff, will this help? And he's like, yeah, thanks. And like all the general reviews we've been getting on Steam and from other sources as well have been really positive. He said, this is really scary, this is really good, and all the stuff we were hoping to hear, really. So yeah, it's been pretty positive, pretty good for us so far.
No, that's really, really good. And of course, when people are saying it is scary, and it gives you that feeling of actually, because you've been kind of locked away for a few years, now you can release it. Yeah. Having that feedback must be fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, we've been working on it for the past year and 5 months now, and it's even like when we were doing tests and stuff like that as well. Like recently, Stephanie, she was doing a lot of the Oculus stuff, and you just see the sort of thump and the jump as well because she's been caught. And it's just like it's scaring us at the same time. So there is that factor that if it can scare us, and we've been working on it for so long and immersed in it, then anybody who's just new to the game and goes through the same thing, they're just going to really experience the sort of horror stuff that we would want to have in the game, and just have people go through experience, if I will use the word again. No,
that's fine, and that's the goal, and you're definitely hitting it. And because you're hitting it, and because you're getting the positive feedback, do you feel any extra pressure that's come with it?
Well, I mean, there was always that pressure with the early access. We didn't want to just rush out the door as soon as that, oh yeah, if people can play through the game, let's do it. So I mean, we really wanted to get something that was mostly finished, it was playable, even if it was still needing some polish, 1 or 2 features finished. So when we did launch it in January, just like, we were comfortable asking people for money, basically, because it was in about 70% complete, and we really had ideally a short sort of turnaround cycle to get the full game out. So yeah, there's always pressure, and it's kind of seeing people react to it positively means that we're doing something right at the very least. So it's, in that way, there's slightly less pressure, but we've got to make sure that the rest of the stuff we're adding in sort of lives up to what people are expecting for it, especially when they buy the full game, or if they've bought it already, when they get the full game unlocked.
And speaking of the full game, what are the next steps in development? When can we expect to kind of see it reach conclusion in your release a finished product?
So just now we're kind of looking at May time for the final release. We pushed out a big update yesterday which added the last bit of the ship in, so environmentally it's kind of complete. We've got the last monster to add in, which will be the last thing that goes in to take us out of early access. We've got the Oculus stuff as well to come in a future update, so that's probably the next milestone we're aiming for. And then we've got the usual bug fixes and extra little bits and pieces to go in between those.
So just to round up, tell us how we can get it. It's Steam Early Access, and for how much?
Yeah, so just now it's on Steam Early Access for $9.99. When we launch it fully in May-ish time, we'll be putting the price up to $11.99 as well. So if you're interested in the game, grab it just now, you can get it a little bit cheaper.
There you go. Hey, in fact, grab it now, $9.99. Trust me, if you like to be scared, you will love this game. It is that good. Jaime, thank you as always for your time. Good to talk, and hope you enjoy the rest of our coverage.